Hello. Few guitarists throughout rock history have been as versatile as Jerry Garcia. Not only has he covered all genres of music, he's executed them to perfection, in my opinion. One of the first, what I think is pure country songs by the Grateful Dead was on Working Man's Dead, a song called Cumberland Blues, which I think is an excellent example in pretty much learning country licks of all kinds. Gives you everything. The original 1972 version started with Phil on his bass line, which he started in the song is in G. There's your G, there's your octave. Phil would start on his bass. Then Bob Weir would come in on a G7 into the C. Then switch over to his G and do what I consider is like a famous country roll, which is where you actually bar the high register of the G minor and roll these three notes. Do a little hammer off at the end. While Jerry will sit there and kind of jam in his little minor pentatonic. After this release, and every time I've heard them play it since then, he's kind of done a different intro. What he's done is he's done like a 4-phrase intro where he starts on his G, his tonal center, then hammers on into the B from the B flat, then does like a triple hammer on into the D. Then the last part of the phrase is bridging it on the C, then rolling back into the G. And he'll do it real staccato. He'll be like, and that pretty much gives you the intro right there. I'm only going to do about half the song right now because that's a study in itself. Lyrics will start. When it gets to the bridge, then they'll drop down to the F sharp in the F formation. Then a B flat, back to the B, back to the B flat, then the A, back to the G, which is the segue to the lead, which what Jerry Garcia does very well in this lead is bounce back and forth between your G minor, of course with all the blue notes, and the G major. Then when he's in the minor, go up to that Albert box. This is what I call it after Albert King. And usually, like most times, he'll start that lick off, rolling right into that. That's a lick he'll do where he keeps backtracking. A little bend. Strong resolution to the first in this song. I think he'll use the fifth a couple times, but usually resolves to the first, which is what should be done. We'll do that roll live. Take it up an octave. Then he'll do some trademark country riffs. that's a famous one that I picked up from him. It's a real bluegrass lick. You're hammering on into the B, then pulling off at the first fret, and landing back on your G. So hammer on, open underneath. Then back into the major. That one right there, he'll do a lot. A little chromatic riff. Bring it up to the 13. Hang on, let me get this more on screen. And I'll be tackling the rest of that song on a later date. I hope this helped you in some way. Thank you.